All in my key profession on the key possession. I'm OD aggressive when I run the rock. See me flexing in the winning section. If they press, I'm bombing on them off the top. Slump a hater, leave them in the field, or I'm in the kitchen whipping up a dot. Took it from the bottom to the top. Certified Madden money shot. Toss a bullet, hit you in the chest and send a burner across your face from out the slot. Please don't test them, I bring heat and brush it. Have my hitter brush you, move you out the spot. Slump a hater, leave them in the field, or I'm in the kitchen whipping up a dot. Took it from the bottom to the top. Certified Madden money shot.
If you guys are looking for fast, cheap, reliable coins for your college football 25 team, check out my coin sponsors at MMOXP and use discount code MONEYSHOT for 5% off your order. Link in the description below.
The champ is here!
Welcome back, Money Team. This is Madden Money Shot, sniffing out the college cheese as always. Got another defense for you guys, expanding on a defense that I've been using my last couple gameplays, the dime rush or the dime normal. They're pretty much the same, but I'm going to show you guys a brand new defense I'm using out of that has been completely shut down. But before I do, if you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to be a subscriber, hit the like button, and let me know in the comment section. I'm using North Texas once again, so that means that all of the plays you see in today's video are once again found in my offensive and defensive ebooks from North Texas. So if you guys need more help, more money plays, you can download these or any of my ebooks instantly sent by clicking links in the description or the top pinned comment. I started this game out on offense though, and I'm going to be using the exact same gun tight open formation that I've pretty much been using all week, but I'll be focusing mostly on defense. So if you guys want to see more from these videos, I have links in the description as well as on screen at the end of the video, so stick around for that. And of course my opponent is running some sort of variation of the mid blitz, which is something that everybody's pretty much running. So after I run on the first play and hit a zig on the second play to get a first down, I try to set up my protection only to get sacked to push me back to a 2nd and 20. On the next play, I try to call one of my cover zero man beating buster plays and try to take the top off, but I'm just out of reach.
That was a close one.
I come out to try it again on the next play only to see that he's not in a man coverage anymore.
Timeout!
As I switch and go back to my favorite play, the halfback burst, which is a one-play touchdown against about every single defense in the game. And I make my setup expecting cover 3, even though I really don't know what defense my opponent is in, until I see this cornerback drop down outside.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Break yourself, fool! Oh, shit, that's just too easy!
If you guys want to see more about this offense, I'll have links on screen at the end of the video. The defense I'll be using once again is the dime rush. This is one of my favorite defenses to use in this playbook, as the main benefit of this defense is the fact that you have so much speed on the field with 6 defensive backs, and you can even put another one at middle linebacker, making this easily one of the best pass defenses to use in the entire game. As I recently showed a really good blitz out of the FS Middle Blitz 3, but I'm not as big a fan of cover 3 match as I am cover 6, as I find that cover 6 is probably the meta when it comes to matching style coverages. And this is because it doesn't have the same issue when it comes to slot fade concepts, but it still matches very well. So on the first play, I run it as is. This is kind of a new defense to me, and you can see that my opponent is running with the quarterback, which he'll be doing pretty much all game. On the first few plays, I run it as is because I want the 4 down lineman to get pressure, but once my opponent shows he's getting the ball out quickly, I decide to put the defensive end that is on the open side of the field into a hard flat to create a Mabel concept every single time, since most people are going to want us to throw short and they're going to want to throw to the open side of the field. And on the next play, you can see how we shut everything down until I push in the right stick and accidentally switch stick to the cornerback, as the defender does go to the quarterback like I want him to do, but I accidentally let the receiver get wide open and user error. Before I do it again on the next play and my opponent tries to run some sort of screen, it gets completely shut down.
Sit your ass down!
Before he tries to test my user over the middle of the next play, and I'm just not getting a lot of jumping animations when I try to catch the ball. And it's at this point that he becomes more of a runner than anything, as he realizes nothing is open. Before he rolls out on the next play, and I have my hard flat in the area as I switch on to him and make a horrible attempt at a user tackle before we get a hit stick fumble. But my defensive player picks it up with his foot out of bounds.
What is that?
Before I decide to send all 4 on the next play, and we get a huge sack to push him back to 2nd and 27.
Get over here!
Before he decides to try to take a top off with a simple verticals play, and it looks like we got a guy underneath and over the top, and even slowed down, I still have no idea how he caught that ball. Back on offense, he's still hitting me with a lot of man-zero blitzes, and I just keep trying to hit him with zigs or coverage busters over the top.
You dirty motherfucker!
As he's user blitzing my brains in right now. And he's having a lot of success, but on 3rd and long, he keeps going back to zone coverage, and I keep dotting it up the seams.
Fuck you!
As I might be getting a little bit too dependent on trying to beat him up the seams.
Oh, you almost had it.
But you gotta take what the defense gives you, so as I see it once again on 3rd and long, we take it once again to get in field goal range before his man coverage is absolutely shutting down my zigs. Before I take that seam up the cover 3 one more time and almost score, getting all the way down to the 1 yard line before we make a motion block just to even out the numbers and punching it on the ground with no one touching us. Back on defense, I keep using the hard flat to the open side of the field as I can always push in the right stick if he tries to run in that direction. As you can see, it forces him to the short side as he runs into 2 of my other blitzers. But I gotta give this guy credit. I mean, he literally makes off-schedule plays like Patrick Mahomes as he stretches this play out before finding a guy that got completely lost in the coverage.
What?
Which I don't really understand how that happened considering this is a matching coverage. As you can see how often there's nobody open, forcing him to run with the quarterback, and essentially now he's running to the short side to get away from my hard flat. So now that he's running away from that, I'm just going to put him into a QB spy. As you'll notice when the play starts, he's going to drop back to the middle of the field, meaning that I can push in the right stick no matter where he goes to try to shut him down. As this works like a charm on the next 2 plays as he can't get outside and he can't get anything going. He does attack my user on the next play and I completely bite on what I thought was going to be a vertical route.
Damn it!
I'm more concerned with the 35 seconds on the clock because I know I can keep him out of the end zone. As yards don't matter, only points matter.
Sit down and study!
And now he's just running for his life every single play while slowly inching his way closer as we force another fumble that we don't get. As he can run around all he wants, I just got to keep him out of this end zone as he gets to a 4th and 3 and decides to go for it before running the ball out of bounds once again after picking it up with only 3 seconds left on the clock. And not only do I not get a jumping animation once again when I go for the pick, but I hit him instantly and the ball doesn't get knocked out just like it did a few plays earlier. To make things worse, he gets balled in the second half too, but all that lucky scrambling around and finding the open man is dead now as he finally makes a mistake.
Finally!
Oh, they might have been celebrating a little too hard, but I still don't feel being slightly in the yellow should have been kicked out of bounds. And that must have lit a fire under my opponent as he starts reading the field and finding holes in the coverage for the first time pretty much all game without running with his quarterback's legs. As I have noticed that I have more success controlling that since I put my defensive end into a QB contain. But after giving him great field position to start the drive, he's already in field goal range on the very next play before we of course don't jump for a football once again. Before on the next play we read that play perfect and finally get a jump.
How about new?
But we still don't catch the ball.
Oh, come on!
We force him to a 3rd and 10 before he rolls out once again, before throwing a complete Hail Mary off the screen to the running back.
Nope.
Before we force him to a 4th and 10, which is probably the first time I got into a 4th and long all game. As he tries to roll out once again, we push in the right stick to get that QB spy. Only to finally get our first fumble recovery of the game that was technically an interception as we almost take it to the house before my opponent pulls the ripcord. So I'm going to end the video there. If you guys want to see more about the offense and defense I was using in this gameplay, I have that pop up on screen, so just click links. And until next time, thanks for watching, man. Mush it out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.